Hello, my wonderful friends, and welcome back to English Listening and Speaking Practice. I'm Tommy, and I am so happy you've decided to join me today. If you are new here, our goal is simple: to help you practice and improve your real-life English in a fun, relaxed way. In all of our videos, I speak clearly and a little slowly. I use simple, common words, and I repeat important ideas to make sure you can follow along easily. This is your place to listen, learn, and grow your confidence. Now, let's talk about a question I get all the time. It's a problem that so many English learners face. Maybe you feel this way too. The question is, Tom, how can I think in English? How do I stop translating everything from my native language in my head? Do you ever have this experience? You're in a conversation, someone asks you a question, and your mind just freezes. You know the words, you know the grammar, but you feel slow. It's like there's a little person inside your brain, busy translating every single word. By the time you have the perfect sentence ready, the conversation has already moved on. If this sounds familiar, I want you to take a deep breath and relax. You are not alone, and this is a completely normal part of learning a new language. But the good news is, thinking in English is a skill. It's like learning to ride a bicycle or play the piano. It's not magic, it's practice. And in today's video, I'm going to be your coach. I will give you a clear, step-by-step guide with practical exercises you can start using today to train your brain to think directly in English. Are you ready? Great. Let's begin. Part 1. Why is translating a problem? Okay, so first, let's understand why we want to stop translating. Why is it so important to think directly in English? Imagine your brain is a very busy office. When you listen to English, a message arrives. If you are translating, your brain has to do 4 different jobs. Job 1. It has to understand the English words. Job 2. It has to translate those English words into your native language. Job 3. It has to think of a reply in your native language. Job 4. It has to translate your reply back into English before you can speak. Phew. That is a lot of work. It's like having a tiny, overworked translator running around in your head. This process creates 3 big problems for you. Problem number 1, it makes you slow. As we just saw, translating takes time. In a real conversation, people speak naturally and quickly. They don't pause and wait for you to do all that mental work. When you are busy translating, you can't keep up with the natural speed of a conversation. This can make you feel stressed and left behind. When you think directly in English, you remove those extra steps. You hear English, you think in English, and you reply in English. It's much faster and more efficient. Problem number 2, it can make your English sound unnatural. Every language has its own unique structure and rhythm. The way we order words in a sentence is often different. For example, in English, we say a big red car. The adjectives big and red come before the noun, car. But in many other languages, like Spanish or French, the adjectives often come after the noun. If you translate word for word from a language like that, you might say, a car big and red. An English speaker will probably understand you, but it will sound a little strange, a little unnatural. When you think in English, you start to automatically use English sentence structure. Problem number 3, you miss the culture and true meaning. Languages are more than just words. They are filled with culture, idioms, and unique expressions. An idiom is a phrase where the words together have a special meaning. For example, if an English speaker says, "Wow, it's raining cats and dogs," what do they mean? They mean, it's raining very heavily. If you try to translate that word for word into your language, well, you will be very confused. You'll be looking outside for falling animals. By thinking in English, you start to understand these expressions in their own context, just like a native speaker does. Think of your first language as a bridge. When you first started learning English, this bridge was very important. It helped you walk from your language to the world of English. But now, you have been learning for a while. You have a good foundation. The goal now is to live in the English city, not just visit it using the bridge. We want to gently take the bridge away piece by piece so your brain can live comfortably in English. So how do we do that? Let's get into the practical, simple methods. Part 2. The easiest way to start. Narrate your life. This first technique is my absolute favorite because it's so simple. You can do it anytime, anywhere, and you don't need anyone else. I call it narrating your life. What does narrate mean? It means you describe what is happening, just like the person who speaks in a documentary. From now on, I want you to be the narrator of your own life story, but you will do it silently, in your head, in English. Let's try it right now. When you are in your kitchen in the morning, narrate what you are doing. Don't just make coffee. Think the words in English. For example, okay, I am walking to the kitchen. I am opening the cupboard. I am taking out a mug. It's my favorite blue mug. Now I am getting the coffee. I am putting 1 spoon of coffee into the mug. I need to boil some water. The kettle is a bit noisy. The water is hot now. I am pouring the water into my mug. I am adding a little milk. This coffee smells delicious. See? You are not just doing actions. You are turning your daily routine into English practice. Let's think of another situation. Imagine you are walking outside. Look around you and narrate what you see. I'm walking on the street. The sun is shining today. The sky is blue. I see a tall tree. The leaves on the tree are green. A man is walking his dog. The dog is small and brown. It looks happy. I hear birds singing. A red bus is driving past. It is going to the city center. You can do this for everything. When you are cleaning your room, getting dressed, cooking dinner, or even just sitting on the bus. I am choosing my clothes for today. I think I will wear the blue shirt and these gray trousers. I need to find my socks. I am chopping onions for my dinner. The onions are making my eyes water. I am adding some oil to the pan. The pan is getting hot. Now, a very important question. What happens if you don't know a word? Let's say you are looking at a flower, but you don't know its name in English. Or you're trying to describe an object in your house, and the word is not in your memory. Do not worry. This is a great learning opportunity. Don't stop your narration. You can simply say in your head, I see a beautiful, I don't know the word for this flower. It is purple and has 5 petals. Later, when you have a moment, you can use your phone to look up the word. You can search for a purple flower with 5 petals, or you can use a translation app for that one word. Then you can write it down in a notebook. The next time you see that flower, you can say, oh, that's a beautiful violet. This simple act of narrating your life does something amazing to your brain. It builds a direct connection between your world, the things you see, hear, and do, and the English language. No translation needed. You are building your English brain, one simple sentence at a time. Part 3. Time travel in English. Planning and reflecting. Our next technique is also something you can do entirely in your head. It's all about time travel. We are going to use English to think about the future and the past. This exercise is incredibly powerful because it forces you to use different verb tenses naturally, like the future tense, I will, I'm going to, and the past tense, I did, I went, I was. Let's start with the future. I call this your English day planner. Every morning, maybe when you are brushing your teeth or having your first cup of tea, take 2 or 3 minutes to think about your day ahead in English. For example, you can think, okay, what is my plan for today? After I finish my breakfast, I am going to leave for work. I need to catch the 8:30 a.m. bus. At work, I have an important meeting at 11:00 a.m. I need to prepare for it. For lunch, I will probably eat the sandwich I made. After work, I want to go to the gym. Then, in the evening, I will watch a movie and relax. These are simple sentences about your life. Because they are personal to you, your brain will remember them better. You are using future forms like I am going to, I will, and I want to in a real, practical way. Now for the other side of our time travel, the past. I call this the English Daily Review. Every evening, before you go to sleep, take a few minutes to think back on your day, in English. Close your eyes, get comfortable, and play a short movie of your day in your mind. For example, so, what did I do today? I woke up at 7 a.m. I had a good breakfast. I took the bus to work, and I listened to an English podcast on the way. The meeting at 11 a.m. went very well. My boss was pleased with my ideas. For lunch, I ate my sandwich in the park because the weather was nice. I worked hard in the afternoon. I finished all my tasks. I didn't go to the gym because I was too tired. Instead, I came home and cooked pasta for dinner. It was delicious. I called my sister after dinner. It was a good day. When you do this, you are practicing the past tense in a completely natural way. You are using words like woke up, had, went, was, cooked, and called. You are telling the story of your day to yourself in English. Combining these two habits, the English Day Planner in the morning and the English Daily Review, at night, is a fantastic way to make English a core part of your daily thought process. Part 4. 2 powerful techniques for fluency. Okay, are you ready to level up? The next 2 techniques are a little more active, but they are incredibly effective for training your brain to react and speak faster in English. Technique number 3, the word-object connection. This one is all about breaking the translation habit at the most basic level. Single words. The goal is to create a direct link between an object and its English name. Here's how it works. Look around the room you are in right now. Pick an object. Let's say you see a chair. The old way, the translation way, is you see the object. You think of the word for it in your native language. You translate that word to the English word chair. The new way, the direct thinking way, is you see the object. You think the English word chair. That's it. One step. I want you to practice this everywhere. Make it a game. When you are at home, look around and mentally label everything in English. Chair, table, window, door, lamp, sofa, television, book, rug, clock. When you are in the office, computer. Keyboard, mouse, pen, notebook, telephone, printer. When you are outside, tree, car, building, road, sky, cloud, bicycle, person. At first, you might be a little slow. Your brain might still try to use your native language first. That's okay. Gently guide it back. See the object. Think the English word. See the object. Think the English word. If you do this consistently, something magical will start to happen. Your brain will begin to automatically connect the object to the English word. You will see a dog and your first thought will be dog, not the word for dog in your language. This is a fundamental building block for thinking in English. Technique number 4, shadowing. This is probably the most famous technique for improving listening and speaking, and it's perfect for stopping translation. Shadowing means to listen to a native speaker and repeat what they say almost at the same time, like a shadow. The goal is not to understand every single word. The goal is to train your mouth and your brain to produce English sounds and rhythms automatically, without thinking. You are building muscle memory for speaking. Here's how you can do it. Choose a short audio or video. It should be about 1 to 2 minutes long. The speaker should be clear. You can even use this video, listen to it once. Just listen. Get a feel for the speed and rhythm. Play it again, and this time, speak along with it. Try to start speaking just a fraction of a second after me. Don't wait for me to finish the sentence. If I say, "Today we are going to talk about," you should be saying, "Today we are going to talk about," right behind me. Copy everything. Don't just copy the words, copy my intonation, the way my voice goes up and down. Copy my rhythm, copy my pauses. Try to sound exactly like me. Don't worry about mistakes. At first, it will feel very difficult and strange. You will miss words. You will stumble. It doesn't matter. The point is not to be perfect. The point is to get your brain and your mouth used to the flow of English. Doing this for just 5 minutes every day will have a huge impact. You are training your brain to process English audio and produce English speech at the same time. There is no time to translate. It's a direct connection between listening and speaking. Part 5. Your 15-minute daily action plan. Okay, we've learned a lot of great techniques, but I know what you're thinking. Tom, this is great, but how do I put it all together? How do I make it a habit? I've created a very simple 15-minute daily action plan for you. Consistency is the key. Practicing for 15 minutes every single day is much, much better than studying for 3 hours only on a Sunday. Here is your new daily habit. Step 1. The morning. As soon as you wake up, while you're making your bed or drinking your water, do your English day planner. Think through your plans for the day in simple English sentences. What will you do? Who will you see? What do you need to remember? Step 2. During the day. This isn't 5 minutes all at once. It's about finding small moments. While you're waiting for the bus, 1 minute, walking to get lunch, 2 minutes, or washing your hands, 30 seconds, narrate your world. Describe what you see, hear, and do. Look for opportunities to label objects around you using the word-object connection technique. Step 3. The evening. Find a quiet time in your evening. Put on your headphones and choose a short audio clip. It could be from one of my videos, a podcast, or a news report. Practice shadowing for 5 minutes. Just listen and repeat, listen and repeat. Train those speaking muscles. Bonus step, before sleep. When you are lying in bed, do your English daily review. Think back on your day. What did you accomplish? What was funny? What was challenging? Tell yourself the story of your day in English. That's it. Just 15 minutes a day, broken into small, easy pieces. If you follow this plan, I promise you, you will start to notice a change. Part 6. Be patient and be kind to yourself. My friends, I want to end with the most important piece of advice. Be patient and be kind to yourself. Your brain has been thinking in your native language your entire life. It's a very strong habit. You cannot expect to change it in one day or even 1 week. It's a gradual process. Think of it like this. When you start, maybe only 5% of your thoughts are in English. That's a fantastic start. Celebrate that small victory. Don't get frustrated that it's not 100%. If you keep practicing your 15-minute daily habit, soon that 5% will become 10%, then 20%, then 50%. You might not even notice the change happening day by day, but one day you'll be in a conversation and you'll realize you just spoke for 5 minutes without translating once. Or you'll be watching a movie and understand a whole scene without effort. That is the moment you will realize it's working. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. There will be good days and there will be difficult days. On the difficult days, don't say, "My English is terrible." Instead, say, "I am practicing a new skill. Today was challenging, but I will try again tomorrow." This positive mindset is so important. You are building a new home for your thoughts inside the English language. It takes time to build a strong and beautiful house. So be patient, be consistent, and most importantly, believe in your ability to do this. Because I certainly believe in you. All right, that's all for our lesson today. We talked about why it's so important to think in English, and I gave you a full set of practical tools and a daily plan to help you do it. Remember to narrate your life, plan, and review your day, connect objects to words, and practice shadowing. If this video was helpful for you, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and reach more learners just like you. And I have a question for you to answer in the comments below. What is one thing you will try to narrate in English today? Maybe it's making your breakfast, your trip to work, or a conversation with a friend. Let me know in the comments. I love reading your answers. Finally, if you want more practical lessons to improve your English listening and speaking, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. This is Tom from English Listening and Speaking Practice. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep building your English brain. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.